take a look at this full screen. All right, first thing I want to tackle is going to be the neck and the torso. So let's go to shell here. Let's see what that's correlating to on our mesh. So it looks like it separated out the back and did not place the seam on the belly like I wanted. So let's go ahead and remedy that. And just as a note while I'm splitting this off, we have a couple options. We could do overlapping UVs. In other words, do UV just half the model and then end up doubling that over. Let's go ahead and cut there. But I'm not going to do that, and the reason why I'm not going to do that is that it causes issues going into ZBrush, and I don't want to cut us off from going into ZBrush because I still want to be able to create a base texture inside of ZBrush for this and then work with that inside of Photoshop. And I also want to use methods inside of ZBrush that allow us to write directly to the texture map. So you can't have any overlapping UVs when you go into ZBrush. It doesn't handle it well. Everything has to be in the 1-to-1 space, so those are the two hard rules that we have to follow. All right, let's take a look at the back. I'm pretty sure, let's take a look at our model to make sure that's actually what we're working with. Yep. All right, let's take that. And let's go ahead and figure out where we're going to place this guy. So let's see what we're working with. I believe this is, let's see, is this the tail or the neck? That should be the neck. Nope, that's the tail. So that means the neck is up here. Let's see where this is connecting. So it's partially connecting here, which means we're missing some pieces, which I suspect is this over here. Yeah, that's the upper portion of the back. Let's see if there's any stray pieces around here aside from that. Nope, I think everything else is accounted for, so let's bring this back over here. And let's find out where this sits. Alright, so we have that connecting there. Let's go ahead and move and sew that. Then, where is that connecting to? So, that piece shouldn't be there at all. It should be welded into here. So let's go ahead and cut here for now. And let's go ahead and move it right into there. All right, move it so. So now let's see. It feels like we're still missing a piece here, but I can't see what it might be. All right. So now let's take a look at where this is connecting. See where everything's connecting. Got a portion of it there. We got a portion here connecting to the leg. it's connecting up here. There we go. So that's where it's going to connect. Let's go ahead and move and sew that. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to take this. It's kind of a wonky shape right now that I don't really want to work with, at least not like that. And I'm going to try and unfold to see if that gives us something prettier. May not. Yeah, that relaxes, most definitely not going to do it. So I think this is just a simple case of one face that we might have a little bit of stretching on. Go ahead and rotate that out and pull that in. Count that 2 faces. Then we have a little bit of stretching on. Let's bring that pivot up here. Hold down D and V. Make sure we get everything. Control Shift, drag, D and V one more time. There we go. Let's rotate that in. And let's go ahead and rotate this whole thing out. Alright, so that body's fully together now. Seam down on the belly. And actually it looks like we might not even have to deal with the seam down on the belly. So I might as well just weld that together. Why have a seam if we don't need one? Now let's take this, or why have a seam there if we don't need one? We'll just run it along the side. All right, Control right click, and let's go to the shell. Let's unfold. And this way it might give us better proportion. Then Control right click, let's go to shell border, Shift drag select. Let's get rid of these guys. And let's relax that out. Alright, I'm going to call that done. Where you want your seams is where they're going to be least visible. And I was just thinking about it, I'm like, well, initially I'm thinking like I want the seam on the belly, but the belly might even be more visible than the sides. Sides are probably going to be covered up by the wings, so sides look like a better place. So let's go to shell. I'm going to scale this down a bit. And let's just set this in here somewhere. All right, let's take a look at our head next.